Hey everybody, how are you? Good. Thanks for being out here to celebrate the newest park in St. Paul. I got to say that about a month and a half ago for the park down there at Gateway. So it's cool to open two parks in the summer, but welcome to Uŋčí Makhá, our newest park throughout the city. I'm going to start this off by introducing myself. My name is Andy Rodriguez. I'm the director of St. Paul Parks and Rec. I'm going to start this off also with the land acknowledgement. St. Paul stands on the ancestral, traditional, and contemporary Dakota homelands. We acknowledge that through the history of unfair treaties, genocidal policies, and forced removal of indigenous people from their homeland, the U.S. government seized Ojibwe and Dakota land across Minnesota. As we consider that the many legacies of violence, displacement, migration, and settlement that has brought us to current day, we commit to understanding, respecting, supporting, and advocating for Indigenous people and for this land. Let this land acknowledgement be more than a reminder. Let it be a marker in time of dedicating ourselves to be better and do better. Through this land acknowledgement, let us lead to make changes which respect history. We have a short program today. I just want to note that this is a big park and it spans all the way down to Montreal. So definitely explore the pass, explore the rock quarry, the dog park, the nature play area. It's a super exciting space and we're excited to present it to you all today. But with that, I will turn it over to Mayor Melvin Carter.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Well, I have a feeling we're all going to be brief because we're standing in the hot, hot baking sun while you get to enjoy the shade. But thank you for coming out here today. This is really, really cool and an exciting time. We've got, in one summer, in just a matter of a couple of weeks, 2 brand new parks in our community that we can be really enormously proud of. I always tell folks these are I think the oldest new parks we've ever had in our city, because every time I drive or run past, there's already people using them, already people out and about, already people kind of hanging out in this space, and that's what our parks are for. So it's a great day for St. Paul. It's a great day for our community. We're excited to be here in this space. We're excited for all of the ways in which the Highland Bridge neighborhood sort of is helping us drive the future in our city. It's helping us drive an inclusive future. It's helping us drive our housing goals. It's helping us drive our green space goals. It's helping us drive our sustainability goals. And I have a feeling, and this is probably not a very bold prediction, that all this water feature you see is going to establish itself very, very quickly as a centerpiece for our entire city, for our entire community, and really for our entire metro area. So we're excited about the future of everything that the future holds here. We're excited to be able to provide this space. I want to say hello and thank you to a friend of mine who's here with us, and that's Representative Dave Pinto. Thank you for your work and your partnership to help not only serve this neighborhood, but drive outcomes for St. Paul young people. And so I just want to thank all of you for being here. I want to acknowledge all of the city staff who's here. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your hard work. It's somewhat of a non sequitur, but I see some of you have amazing little red stickers on. And if you don't, go get one before the day is over. Because it's important that we cast our votes and have our voices be heard in our community. But with that, I just want to say a big thank you to all of the staff who've been part of this. Not just our staff, there's folks here from Ryan Construction who've been an incredible partner for us. Thank you for your work. All of the city staff, would you just wave your hand and let's clap for them like they won the Super Bowl? And Andy, that certainly includes you. We appreciate your energy as our Parks and Rec director. We know that no one knows our parks better than Andy because you've literally tested them out every day of your life. And so we appreciate you bringing that passion, that energy, and that drive. And without further ado, I want to thank and bring to the microphone someone else who's a good friend of mine, someone else who's spent every day, literally every day, thinking about this space here and what the future of this space is going to be, as a strong advocate for this neighborhood, as a strong advocate for our community, as a strong advocate for all of those community goals I just mentioned, and that is Ward 3 City Council Member Chris Tobert.
Well, good afternoon. Welcome, everybody. This is just an absolutely fantastic day and a huge milestone for our neighborhood and the continued addition to our neighborhood. I want to thank everybody for coming out, and I don't know if it was Parks or who, but thank you for ordering the perfect weather day to play in a new playground. It was you, Mayor? Thank you. This is really an exciting day because the community-centered and community-created vision that we worked on for a near decade with the opening of this park is starting to come to life. And we can finally start to see that vision that oftentimes we were looking at just on documents or on PowerPoints or things like that. And it's really coming to life. And this park is just absolutely beautiful and is starting to see the true vision of what this part of the Highland Park neighborhood will start to look like. And quite frankly, the excitement that we're going to have of being here at this neighborhood. You know, the one thing that's super exciting about this park and that I love the most is the interconnectedness. It goes much of the site, it scrolls through it, but more than anything, it connects us to the other parks and Mississippi River Boulevard and Hidden Falls. And that Hidden Falls connection, especially special shout out to Cap Region Watershed District because they made that Hidden Falls connection possible with their grant money. So let's give them a mark. I know you're going to speak, but that to me is, thank you, that to me is one of the best parts of this park is to connect above the bluff in Highland Village, all the way down to Hidden Falls, which connects to one of the best parks in the city, and that connects onto Crosby and beyond. And that's just so much parkland and so much interconnectedness, and that's what's really exciting about this park. You know, there's a lot of people here that I see, especially people with their families, that deserve thanks for getting us to where we're at. And there's people who played a hand or tipped a finger or showed up at a meeting. And there's so many in our community that made this possible. And I thank you all. And I think everybody here who played any part, whether you built something, whether you helped design something, whether you push back on a concept, thank you all for all your work. And thank you for helping us make this possible. The thing that I think about the most and what I think about the most for gratitude of all of us who worked on this and tried to bring this vision together is thinking about the memories that we will create in the future, memories that we won't have necessarily personally, but memories of future generations. I was thinking this morning about some of the parks that I remember as a kid, some of my most vivid memories, whether the old Treasure Island playground that was there or the metal contraption that they put at my elementary school at Webster. Those parks have so many memories. And I think about all the kids here today. I think about my kids, Natalia and Dylan, who's being held by Kelly. And I think about the memories that they're going to be making on this playground, that they're going to be making on the rocks down there when they get connected to Hidden Falls. And I think about the families that don't quite yet know that they're going to be living at Highland Bridge. And in a couple of years, they'll be living here, and they're going to create memories at this site. And I think that's the thing that's most special, and that's what's most rewarding for all of us in the neighborhood who've worked on this for the past decade. And I think we all deserve a lot of congratulations, and I hope these kids are ready to get some playtime in soon once these politicians stop talking. So with that, I just want to say thank you to everybody. Thank you for coming out. I know there's a lot of fun to be had, and I want to introduce Mark Devereux and thank him from Cap Region Watershed District. They're the ones who put together this the grant to help Hidden Falls Connect. Thank you very much.
Well, good afternoon. I'm Mark Donay. I'm the administrator with the Capital Region Watershed District, and we're just thrilled to be part of this great project. Nearly a decade ago, the Capital Region Watershed District, our partners at the City of St. Paul, and many other community partners had a dream to reimagine Hidden Falls Creek on this site. Well, today that dream has been realized. 150 years ago, very close to where we're all standing, was Hidden Falls Creek that meandered through this site. And it connects now with the Hidden Falls Park and Hidden Falls Regional Park, and it's an amazing accomplishment when people come together and have a vision for what can happen in our city. Today we're able to enjoy the reimagined Hidden Falls Creek and many other public green spaces and water features. The restored creek, along with many other clean water features, both above and below ground, collect, capture, and filter nearly 65 million gallons of water each year before it gets to the Mississippi River. When all combined, these clean water practices collect tons of sediment and other pollutants before it gets to the Mississippi River that helps sustain the river for future generations. So in addition to creating these clean water projects, they also add beauty and amenities to our city and our neighborhood. They create opportunities for residents and visitors to the city to reconnect with the river, Highland Bridge to Hidden Falls Regional Park. So I'd like to thank all our partners, including leadership and staff from the City of St. Paul, Ryan Company, and countless community members for helping make this amazing project a reality. I'd also like to thank our own project manager, Bob Fossum, for his expertise and involvement in the design process that resulted in such an amazing project. Thank you all again.
2, 1. Woo!